Shabbat Shalom, and welcome to another 10 minutes of kvetching by me. Sorry I've been gone for so long. I've been busy with moving and not really not really doing anything too productive, to be completely honest. Wanted to make this video already a year ago. I think it's been about a year since this came out. But I just didn't have the time. Or, I mean, that's a lie, but I didn't find the time. So, last time I talked about Danish radio being a TV channel that is primarily subsidized by taxpayer money, showing race-mixing propaganda on primetime TV Saturday night. Very nice. All the kids are gathered around the TV. Better tell them that if they have a white boyfriend, they better break up with them, lest God will punish them, because God loves race-mixing. Because he's a kike. But this time I have something way worse. Race mixing is something that's kind of divisive. We have the eugenicists, we have the other people, let's call them that. But still, it's divisive, right? It's something that you'll get people mad about if you speak negatively about. However, the topic today being pedophilia is as of now, less divisive, thank God. So what we have here is another Danish radio program. Of course, they have to rub it in our faces by making sure that it's at least in some part paid for by the citizens. Maybe even if you're not from Denmark, which you're most likely not, you might have heard of this show. It was a show where adults would remove their clothing and show their naked body to children. The exact age of the children I am not entirely sure of, but they don't look too old. I would guess not a day older than 10. Probably significantly younger than that. And these young children were then to ask questions to the naked adults in front of them about their bodies. At least that's how I understand it. Of course, I did not watch it because I'm not Jewish. So, of course, this caused a bit of controversy. A little kid staring at a massive cock and a massive pussy. Of course, a lot of people aren't going to be too happy about that, and the Danish conservative parties back here obviously weren't too happy about it either. However, the story is not just that, because, hey, some could argue that it's the incredible stigmatization of the naked body might not be healthy for a child. Sure, you can argue that. It's an argument, face the wall afterwards, but still, it's an argument, sure. However, what we found out just, let's see here, how long after? Roughly a year after the show had won awards. I shit you not, they had won awards. Let's see here, the best children's show. They won that award. Just a year and a couple of months later, they found out that one of the participants of the show, one of the adults that had removed his clothing and had shown his penis, obviously, to these children, was a convicted child diddler. So this, of course, brings the discussion back into the limelight here, where people were freaking out a little bit over the fact that we have essentially paid we have essentially paid our tax money to have some pedophile shove his cock in some girl's face, and boy's face for that matter. Maybe that's his fancy. And a lot of people obviously weren't too happy about it. It wasn't even, I'm making big air quotes here with my fingers, just child porn that this man was caught for in the past. It was actually diddling a kid, which obviously makes it significantly worse. None of them are good, don't get me wrong, but doing the actual physical thing is obviously worse than just being in possession of child porn. Both people deserve to be shot, but I mean, hey, right? One of them gets the bullet to the head, the other one gets it to the kneecaps first. So, of course, nothing really happened about this. I mean, all the casters, right? Nothing happened. The person who was a host, he probably didn't know about it, but even then, nothing happened to him. None of the production team, nothing happened. Nothing happened at all, in fact. It's a little strange, right? I mean, in a healthy society, let me just get my Joker paint on. In a healthy society, there would be mass shooting events at Danish radio headquarters after this happened. In a healthy society, there would be fucking bombs going off. There'd be Davy Crockett's fired at whatever shithole in Copenhagen they have. I'm sure it's Copenhagen. I don't know, but I know it has to be. It just goes to show how far we can push people, right? I mean, how far can we push them? Well, you can make them pay taxes for literal child diddlers to show their cock to little girls on TV. People took offense to it, but nothing happened. No one was. I mean, maybe. I mean, I guess the pedophile couldn't be jailed for that, right? There's even an interview with him here. Let me read it. Let me read a little bit about it. Okay, so he says here that he's not an athlete, but he's not embarrassed over his body, and he wants to give that element onto other people as well. The journalist then asks what he thinks of the critique of the show, and of course he can't see the problem with it. We're all born naked. And all of them had written permissions from their parents to be on their show, which doesn't make it better. If I give a written consent to my kid that the teacher is allowed to blow his brains out with a .308 bolt-action rifle, does that make it ethically okay for me to do that? Oh well, there was a written consent that they could kill my child. There was a written consent. That's fine. Well, no, it's still bad. You Jew. You fucking Jew. I mean, he's not a Jew, but he is. Spiritually, he's a Jew. And of course, the last question here was if he could understand that some people didn't really like the fact that he was a convicted child diddler that was on this particular show. And of course, his answer is no. He can't see anything wrong with that. He was 10 meters away from the children on a stage, and they just asked him questions. I mean, at least he asked rather answers the question. He's not pill-pulling, not too hard anyway, which that's probably why he's not Jewish. Doesn't have the verbal IQ to pill-pull. But of course, I mean, this is the standard argument that you always hear. We're all born naked. We should love our bodies. But that does not mean that you need to force children to love your body. That's not quite what that means. Also, you shouldn't love your body because being fat is gross, and you shouldn't be it. And that's just how it is. Also, being a pedophile is significantly grosser than being fat. Fat should be taxed away and socially shamed away. Being a pedophile should be... Well, I mean, I was speaking about a .308 bolt-action rifle before. You know, that thing can do two jobs, right? I mean, the fact that this show even won an award... I mean, it must have been controversial right from the start. So the fact that it even won awards is beyond... It's beyond words, clearly, because I'm absolutely flabbergasted and perplexed as to how this could even happen. That they do this to such a deeply controversial show. It would be the same as if Cuties won any awards, which makes me... Oh, for fuck's sake. Oh, for fuck's sake. Yeah, I should, okay. I probably should have looked that up before I said it. I just did not expect that to be a thing. Oh, well, Jesus Christ. Okay. Again, the main takeaway from this is that we're all fucking degenerate. The people that say that Denmark is not owned by the Jews because they're such a tiny minority, is retarded. Of course, we're not actually owned by the Jews physically. We are the European Union. They're physically not present in our country, but their spiritual beliefs are clearly here, as we see by this map movement-esque thing here that, again, no one died because of this, which is insane to me. No one died. What's up with that? Seriously, what's up with that? They have written consents for the parents. People need to die. People need to die. And you might think of that as a controversial statement. It's not. It's not. Going back to the meme of I'm the only sane person here, I am. And these people just need to die. These people need to get shot. I should probably cut that out. I should probably bleep it. That would make it way funnier if I just bleep it like a fucking retard. They need to get shot and killed and stabbed and fucked and raped. Yeah. That's gonna be fun. Anyway, that was it for this video. I wanted to put this case in the limelight as I'm still perplexed as to why nothing happened with this, why no one got shot, why no one got killed, why no one got fucking stabbed, at least fired and blacklisted. Again, you know, someone on Danish radio says nigger, they're blacklisted for life probably. Here they shoved a pedophile's cock in a child's face and nothing happened. Dare I say Jew-pilled. Very Jew-pilled of them to do that. But yeah, I needed to fetch, I needed to get it out a little bit. Very disorganized video, I apologize for that. Just trying to make heads or tails of it myself. I mean, I just read about the criticism and I thought to myself, good, there's criticism of it, but obviously there's not enough. These people, they need to be shot and killed and stabbed and raped and fucked. They need to get fucked hard against their will repeatedly. You know what? Can we hire that pedophile to fuck everybody? Like rape them? Can we do that? Would that be immoral? I mean, we wouldn't pay him for it. He'd probably do it gladly. That's fucked up. Shouldn't have gone there. Probably caught it out. Maybe I won't. Anyway, I've started streaming recently. Have a second channel dedicated to that where I upload the streams. They're very bad, so you should go watch them. I fetch about the Jews for 3 hours instead of 10 minutes. So go check that out, or don't. I really don't care too much. I'm just saying that to sound cool. I care a lot, and I really want you to go there, so you should. I also wanted to talk about the Natsock Spanish woman, but she kind of disappeared a little bit from the limelight, which kind of makes me think that she was probably real about it. That was probably true, because I very much expected her to become a national laughingstock at some point, but she didn't. She just kind of disappeared, which makes me think that she was actually being truthful about what she said, which is cool. That's what I have to say about that for now. Maybe she's not a glow nigger. I still think she might be, but maybe she's not. Very nice. Little lip smack there, because I'm black, which is why I'm saying the word repeatedly and never getting in trouble. Okay, this is it for me. God bless. Truly. Kill pedos. Kill Jews. Kill niggers. Kill women. Who else don't I like? If you have a black friend, tell them to fucking put their weights back when they're fucking done lifting, and tell them to fucking not run around like monkeys in the gym, and fucking use, if they're using machines, fucking use them the way that they're fucking supposed to be used, and not be fucking ravenous freaks down there. Tell your black friends that. If you don't have any black friends, good on you, don't get them. That's the message of the day. Kill